I use ChatGPT for all my applications. It's so much faster.
Congratulations, you've just told me absolutely nothing in 13 words.
I see what you're doing.
Cover letters. Everyone hates writing them. Most people do it badly. And thanks to ChatGPT, they're all starting to sound identical. Today, Dan's calling out the worst offenders and showing you what actually works.
Let me read you the opening line from a cover letter you'll see in inboxes up and down the country. Quote, I am writing to express my sincere interest in the marketing manager position at your esteemed organization. Anything jump out at you there? Is this something you might have written yourself? Look, I'll be honest. I've written plenty of these letters starting, I'm writing to, and sincerity is always appreciated. But truth is, this opening is going nowhere. Here's what's happened. Everyone's discovered ChatGPT. They're all using it to write cover letters, and ChatGPT has maybe 3 opening lines it cycles through. So recruiters are reading the same letter 200 times a day, just with different names swapped in. The problem isn't the cover letters are pointless, they serve an important purpose. The problem is that 95% of people write them on autopilot, and it shows. They're either painfully generic, obviously AI-generated, or both. Let's go through some real bloopers with my friends James and Rachel, starting with the most overused openings. I am writing to... Yes, I can see that. You've attached a letter. The subject line says application. We've established that you're writing. Can we move on? Opening line number 2. I was excited to see your job posting for... Were you though? Were you genuinely excited? Did you ring your mum? Pop open the champagne? Or did you see it on LinkedIn at 11 p.m. whilst scrolling in bed and think, yeah, might as well apply? Opening line number 3. The ChatGPT special. With my extensive background in this field and proven track record of success, congratulations, you've just told me absolutely nothing in 13 words. Everyone has a proven track record of success. Even people who are rubbish have somehow proven their track record of success. It means nothing.
But those were criteria on the job description. I'm just showing I meet them.
No, James. You are showing you read them. Proving you meet them requires something very different. We'll come onto this shortly. Before we go on to that, let's talk worst closing lines. I look forward to hearing from you at your earliest convenience. Thank you for considering my application. I eagerly await your response. The endings shout desperation. Please pick me, which is exactly how you don't want to come across.
I use ChatGPT for all my applications. It's so much faster. I
know. It's good like that. Problem is, most other applicants are short on time too, which means recruiters are now reading this. I'm confident that my skills align perfectly with... I would welcome the opportunity to discuss. Throughout my career, I have developed... Would you say these things in conversation? Hopefully not. The trick is to write like you'd speak, just with better punctuation.
But ChatGPT uses good punctuation. It makes it sound professional.
Yes, but it can't speak human, Rach. It speaks generic. And there's a difference. Professional means clear and competent. Generic means forgettable. You're trying to stand out, not blend in with 200 other people who used the exact same prompt.
Well then, I just need to feed it better prompts.
I'll meet you halfway on that. By all means, Use AI with some good prompts about you. Feed it to your CV. Ask it to structure your thoughts, give you ideas, whatever. But that's when you go to work. Edit it. Make it sound like you, not suspiciously like Claude's model Opus 4.5.
Which means what exactly?
Which means delete the waffle. Cut the flowery language, read it out loud, and ask yourself, would I say that? Right. Here's the structure we recommend. Opening paragraph, 3 useful paragraphs, closing paragraph. That's it. 1 page, no life history, save that for your old age. Paragraph 1, hook them immediately. You've got 5 seconds before they stop reading. No, I am writing to apply. Start with something that shows you've actually looked at their company and understand what they need.
Example, please, Dan.
All right, let's try this. I've noticed your company has launched a new sustainability initiative in London. Having spent 3 years reducing supply chain waste by 40% at my current role, I'd love to bring that experience to your team.
But you've not mentioned the role.
You don't need to. They know why you're writing to them because you've included their job reference. All paragraph 1 needs to do is make them want to keep reading. With this, you've proven you know what you're doing and you've shown you can help. Tell me more.
I don't do sustainability and waste. What's another example?
Here's one Mr. Plastic can recycle. Your website implies that you're struggling to retain customers past the first year. That's exactly what I fixed at my last company. I redesigned the onboarding process and cut the churn by 28%. Notice what we're doing. We're not talking about ourselves, we're talking about their problem and how we can solve it. That's the hook.
I like it. What's next?
Paragraph 2, prove you can do the job. Pick your 2 best achievements that match what they need. Not your entire work history, just 2 things. The 2 that matter most for this specific role. Example, in my current role, I led a team of 5 to redesign our customer onboarding process, cutting dropout rates by 35%. I also built the project management framework we now use across 3 departments, which has improved delivery times by 20%. Both projects came in under budget and ahead of schedule.
So, we're not listing every job we've ever had, and we're not waffling about passion and alignment and synergy and all that nonsense.
Nope. We're giving 2 concrete examples with numbers. That's it. 2 things, both relevant to what they need. And here's the key. Those numbers don't have to be massive. You don't need to have saved £1 million or managed 50 people. Even small wins with numbers are better than vague claims.
But I gave those numbers in my CV. Do I repeat?
You can, but not word for word. We're reinforcing, not repeating. The CV will be more concise, starting with the verb. Cut dropout rates by 35% by redesigning our customer onboarding process. Here, you are building that into a full sentence with some efficiently written context.
And the 4th paragraph?
You don't miss a trick, Rachel. The 4th paragraph could show you understand their culture and how good a fit you are. Suppose they're a fast-growing company. Then something like this works well. I saw you've doubled your headcount in 18 months, which usually means things move fast and priorities shift. I'm used to that. At my current startup, I've pivoted projects 3 times in 2 years and learned to be comfortable with ambiguity. That chaos doesn't stress me out. It's where I do my best work.
I see what you're doing. You're not saying, I'm a great culture fit or I share your values. You're proving it with specific examples of how we work.
Exactly. You want them to think James would fit in here, without telling them you would. Then you close. I'd welcome the chance to discuss how my experience could support your growth plans. Short, direct, just tell them you're interested and available. Done. If your cover letter is more than 200 words, you've written too much, unless you're applying for a senior role or maybe an academic one. Nobody wants to read your autobiography. They're skimming to see if you're worth 45 minutes of their time. 5 paragraphs, 200 words, get in, make your case, get out. Right. Let's see this in action. Here's James's original cover letter. Dear hiring manager, I'm writing to express my sincere interest in the marketing coordinator role at ABC Company. With my extensive background in marketing and proven track record of success, I'm confident that I would be a valuable addition to your team. Throughout my career, I have developed strong skills in social media management, content creation, and campaign planning. I am passionate about marketing and would welcome the opportunity to bring my enthusiasm and dedication to your esteemed organization. I look forward to discussing how my qualifications align with your needs. That's 95 words of absolutely nothing. Generic, forgettable, and could have been written by anyone. Now, here's the version that might actually get James an interview. I saw Planet X is expanding into the Leeds market. Great timing since I spent 2 years building a regional marketing strategy that increased brand awareness by 45% across the north. Currently, I manage a £50,000 monthly social media budget and consistently hit 30% plus engagement rates. I also launched a concept campaign last quarter that generated 200 qualified leads in 3 weeks. Your vision for no-fluff marketing fits so well with me. I built my reputation at the London Apache showing I could drive 60% more traffic to their site whilst reducing content by 1/3. Happy to share how I could replicate that for Planet X. Same person, similar word count, completely different impact. One sounds like a robot, and the other sounds like someone who can actually do the job and has the numbers to prove it. Rachel, you're up. Share your ChatGPT version.
I am particularly drawn to your company's commitment to innovation and excellence. I am confident that my diverse skill set and passion for the industry would make me a valuable asset to your dynamic team. I would welcome the opportunity to contribute to your continued success.
That's 3 sentences that say absolutely nothing. Commitment to innovation, diverse skill set, continued success. These are meaningless phrases. Watch how we fix it.
I noticed you're launching an AI-powered analytics tool next quarter. I built something similar at my last company, took it from concept to 5,000 users in 6 months, and we saw a 60% uptick in user retention. Happy to share what worked and what didn't. I see the difference. You're being specific, relevant, and provable.
And do you know what's really clever? Happy to share what didn't work. You know something they need to know. That's priceless. Remember what we heard earlier in the week. Your goal is to get an interview. Now, just go and give them reasons to want to speak with you.
Brutal, but totally necessary. So here's your homework. If you've been starting your cover letter with, "I'm writing to express my interest," stop it immediately. Start using Dan's 5-paragraph formula. Make it specific, and definitely make it sound like a human wrote it. Your future self will thank you.